Oh, what?
Whoa there, quick
Whoa.
draw. Calm down.
What's going on?
You're at work.
Yeah.
You're back in the game. It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
was
just
it
having
a long weekend for you?
Yeah, long weekend, no sleep.
Too party hardy there, Jim Belushi. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's start the show.
Hi, I'm Corey Amato.
And I'm Andrew Cawthorn. Let's just start the show.
You're watching MashUp.
Here's our act fact for the day. The 48-hour film fest took place this past weekend, which means dedicated Richmonders gave up their weekend to write, shoot, and edit a film. Each team was given a genre, character, prop, and line of dialogue. And after that, it was all about creativity, lack of sleep, and the rush to finish. And while some people had to drop out at the last minute, no, I'm not bitter or anything. I still stand by the fact that my film would have gone to Cannes. Thank you. We did follow one team as they thought, fought, and raced to the finish. Check it out.
How about we get started? Everybody ready to make movies? When's Grace Productions? Road movie. I love that title.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay, so what we pulled was road movie.
Your character is Sylvester or Sylvia Barlow, classical musician. Your prop is something with feathers. The line of dialogue, tell me, what's the difference? Everybody have fun, be safe, have a good time.
Road movie with a classical musician.
The classical musician.
With feathers.
Initial thoughts are positive. Feel good about road movie. I'm not sure exactly where we're going to go, so we'll see what the writers come up with for that.
It started out strong. We get excited about ideas, but then starting to write it out, like the little details you get really hung up on. And it's like you never really had time to really cement that idea, so the whole time you're trying to write, people are jumping in like, oh, well, how about this? Let's do this. Just slows it down. So right now it's kind of choppy. I'm getting a little frustrated, but I'm not a fighter. I'm a go in the other room kind of guy. It's just all about finding the creativity, the creative process, and struggling with creative blocks and stuff.
First scene for us for our production. What happens is in this scene, my character is searching for a place to create music. He's a musician and he's a composer, and he's looking for a place to compose. And each spot he goes to seems not to be working. Even places as quiet as a coffee shop aren't quiet enough. And there's some interaction with a few characters here that will lead to the finale of the film, if that makes sense.
We are shooting a scene where we have our character, Sylvester Barlow. He is he's making contact with his brother, actually Zach, who's playing the employee here at the bookstore. Josh is catching some musical imagery. He's believing that he's seeing music being played.
Sorry, I'm just trying to work on something that's not coming out right, so if a little quiet I'd really appreciate it.
Well, I'm pretty much running on fumes right now, but the adrenaline is kicking in. We'll be good. The real test will be when we're done shooting and we sit down to edit, and then, we're not moving and being active, and we can really just get tired. But that's when you just really gotta just keep going through and just realize that you have a deadline and you need to meet it. So right now they're putting together the first sequence, and they're just structuring how they want, and they're probably going to time it out because it has to be under 7 minutes. And then, they'll go in there and work some color correction and things like that. They're working on the music now, writing one of the songs. So as soon as we get the songs, we'll marry them together and hopefully just do some tweaking from then on.
Well, most of the movie has music in it because it's about a composer who's trying to find his muse, or music is like a huge part of the story. So we just got that out of the way while they're still starting the editing, because we kind of have to wait till they're done with the actual process of get the timing right and to kind of get the feel of the moment, what's happening. And
I think I've got about 3.5 to 3 hours and 45 minutes from the last night. Yeah, it's definitely set in. Westbury's production. It went well. I mean, we're here now. We turned it in. It's like 6:30 or 6:45. So, I can't really complain. I'm gonna go home and eat and sleep and do everything I didn't do this weekend that I should have. Favorite part of the weekend overall, and for most shoots, is when you start editing and you piece it together and you lay down the sequence and you start to understand the structure and the flow of the story. So when you start putting the edit together, you really see it. And then once you add the music, it just becomes whole. So probably the editing, that was the funnest part, although every part was fun, hanging out with them, shooting, things like that. So it was great.
For all you non-creative types and slackers who didn't participate, you need to come to the Bird Theater this Saturday, July 26th, to see the amazing results of all the Richmond team's hard work. Screenings are at 11, 1:30, and 3. Tickets can be purchased at the door a half hour before screening, $7 per screening, or take the advantage of the recession special, $12 for an all-day pass. The wrap party immediately follows the third screening at New York Deli, and all ticket holders are invited. The audience choice winners will be announced there.
Today's featured poster is the Sunday Grilla at Rich Brow Brewing Company. Rich Brow will be cooking out in front of the restaurant every Sunday this summer beginning at 4. It's all you can eat burgers and dogs, free pool, and of course they are a brew pub, so plenty of golden beverages. Can you say summertime? So Corey, I was at a concert and I was trying to get pictures and all of them came out blurry, because people were pushing back and forth. And
It happens.
yeah, so you got any ideas on how I could get better shots?
Don't take them yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, have you ever heard of PJ Sykes? He's a local Richmond photographer. No? Well, check back Friday with Andrew and you'll both be educated.
And get some free pictures. Sweet. Well, maybe not free.
No, not
but
free. Until then, I'm Corey Amato.
And I'm Andrew Cawthorn. Maybe some free pictures?
All right, 3, 2.
For all you non-creative...
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Are you done? Are you? Okay.
Corey looks really small on screen, and I look like a giant.
Corey's not small in general.
Please tell me you're recording. Lots of party. Okay, this sucks. Let's do it again.
Maybe tighten it up a little.
Tighten it up, yeah.
3, 2.
All right, Corey, I was at a...
I just look at it.
Okay, stop. Put that down.
It looks good on your college resume. My voice just cracked. I just had puberty.
Aww.
Sorry.
We've been hoping-
On camera, I bloomed.